For me, there is no discipline in the Faculty of Arts more important than studying where you came from, analysing that, and engaging with your wider community with a deeper knowledge. My name is Catherine Kövesi. I'm Head of the Discipline of History in the Faculty of Arts here at the University of Melbourne. And in that role, of course, I'm responsible for the major and the minor in history studies. And personally, my special area is late medieval and early modern Italian history. So often, people think that history is simply a matter of learning a lot of dates and events. And of course, they're there as the building blocks of learning about history, but history is about interpretation. It's about numerous stories, and at its core, I would argue that history is about identity, and tied to that is a notion of memory. Knowledge of history is core to our own identities and to the proper functioning of our societies. One of the advantages of studying history at the University of Melbourne is the extraordinary variety of theme, place and time that are covered by all our staff. We have staff with expertise from Russia, the US, Europe, of course our own country, Southeast Asia, China, the world, but also extraordinarily interesting themes. So witch hunting in European societies, the history of violence, Holocaust, genocide, cultural history. The University of Melbourne has extraordinary cultural collections, and we have state-of-the-art object learning facilities. And so we're able to incorporate items from the university's special collections and archives actively in our teaching, where students can get up close and personal and touch history in all sorts of ways. But beyond that, we want our students to be able to engage with the wider public about the things that they find in their research. So we have a student-led journal, Chariot, which they publish and produce all the material for. And what really strikes me each year are the comments that students make at the end of taking the capstone subject in particular, in which they've been able to pursue a topic that relates to them throughout a whole semester, guided by staff. So they're made to be career ready in all sorts of ways, and also to engage with their peers, but also the broader public. And our students are prepared for and find careers in any area in which careful analysis, scrupulous thinking, and the ability to present outcomes in a variety of formats is required. So we have graduates who found positions in public policy, information management, curatorial roles in museums, teaching and education, of course, Indigenous advisory positions, diplomacy, international relations, the law, a huge variety of professions in which history is a foundational training. If a student really wants to understand where they came from, where other peoples have come from, peoples distant from their own, people who are like us, but also peoples who are not like us, for all of these reasons, I think that students should study history.